Hello, everybody. Hi, Eric. Nice to see you. I hope you're having a great day. And thank you to anybody else that happens to be joining us this afternoon. We've got a lot on our plate. I've got a little list today of things that I want to get done. Now, we are continuing with the story of Blackwood, the main storyline. And it is called A Deadly Secret. And we're going to continue that. We need to go to here, let me tell you, Blackwood Castle. I brought us back here to Blackwood, the city, and I found the bank. Now, when I clicked on the banker prior to the stream, I got disconnected. So I don't know if I get disconnected, I'll just log right back in. So don't go anywhere. But I do need to possibly unload some things. So I'm going to try to talk to her again.
Tragic what the Three Banners War has done to Nibene. But as I always say, where there is finance, there is hope.
Insufficient funds. Yeah, you know what? That's probably what it is. She didn't want to talk to me. High power. Okay, I just want to pause it. Let's see. Fortunately, all my crafting stuff needs to go in here now, which is fine. I don't think we're going to do any crafting today. I was going to try to do some cleanup prior to the stream, so we'll see if maybe later we need a break or something for a few minutes running around. We can do that, but I don't want to start with that. That's probably enough. So the first thing that I'd like to do is go ahead and go see what we need to do in Blackwood Castle, because I have a feeling they're going to be sending us off somewhere else again. And the other thing I wanted to check in was the Mage Guild and the Fighters Guild, if there's one here. Ooh, where's this cap? Okay. Not a whole lot of people here, which is kind of nice. Cuts down on the lag. How are you doing today, Power? I do. I think this whole planet is burning up this summer. And we got the hundreds here, but the humidity brings it up to like 106 today. I'm not going outside. Alright, it just says go here. It didn't say who to talk to. Oh, maybe we talked to Emily. Here we go.
Dark Brotherhood.
Hi, Emily.
They must be driven out of Blackwood.
I still can't figure out why they would be targeting us, Vandacia.
Eliminate the threat first. Then we can seek answers.
Leviticus, I've got some information.
All of the remaining counselors in Blackwood are gathered here in the castle. Valeria, Vandacia, and myself. While we await the arrival of the scribe I sent for, tell me what you uncovered in Gideon. I'm not sure I agree with Vandacia's assessment.
Well, I found a letter. It talked about re-establishing a Dark Brotherhood sanctuary in Blood Run Cave.
Yes, I remember reports of their presence early in Morikar's reign, but they were driven out. The assassins must see this as the perfect opportunity to reclaim their base, but what does that have to do with Leovic's secret and the ambitions?
Well, I'm not sure. And why would they be assassinating the counselors? I am not convinced that they're involved.
Vandacia, Valeria, and I were just discussing that. We think Leovic had each of the counselors unknowingly working on a different aspect of the Ambitions project. They each had access to a piece of the puzzle, but no one but Leovic knew everything.
So, someone called upon the Dark Brotherhood to murder the counselors to preserve the secret? Seems a little odd.
That's our prevailing theory. If the counselors ever came together to compare notes, the truth of the Ambitions would be revealed. To stop that from happening, the Dark Brotherhood was sent to kill my colleagues.
The Dark Brotherhood agent claimed they weren't responsible for the murders.
Indeed. Very curious. Still, I'm hesitant to take the word of an admitted killer at face value. Not with so much at stake. Regardless, their very presence still poses a threat to all of Blackwood. The sanctuary cannot be allowed to reopen.
Maybe the coded documents Evely and I recovered can tell us more.
Jyrix and Sophis' documents contain information written in Imperial code. I sent for the scribe Aragon, but he has yet to arrive. Until then, the counselors will remain safe within these walls.
Ooh,
You have
that's
done
an
well so far,
upgrade.
and have my thanks.
Nice. Well, thank you very much.
Whatever the truth behind the murders of my fellow counselors, we can't allow the Dark Brotherhood to gain a foothold in Blackwood. I'd like you and Evely to go to Blood Run Cave to ascertain the situation there. Talk to Evely and make your plans.
Shouldn't you send the Brigadines in to deal with the Dark Brotherhood?
Until we know more, I'm not prepared to engage in an all-out war with the Dark Brotherhood.
True.
No, better to send you and Evely to investigate the situation. Then we can determine if a more forceful response is warranted.
Alrighty. Guess that's the plan. First, though, we choose one of these.
Is there something you wanted?
Ooh. Here's a two-handed mace. Kinds of goodies. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do health and stamina this time. And I'm hoping... Okay, I just picked that up, so I guess I can't morph that. That's fine.
No one notices me.
Passive. Another skill. I've already picked up this. Oh. Ooh.
Don't hesitate to report any suspicious activity.
Okay. That, and does the Mage Guild have anything? We'll save that one for now. Yeah, you know, they are kind of the go-to, aren't they? They're so mysterious. You know, they make people nervous. But they seem honorable in their own way, from what I understand. You know, they get contracts and they fulfill their contracts, but they're not cold-blooded killers of just anybody for no reason. My understanding. If I'm wrong in that, then guess I'll find out. But
Hey, partner, over here.
Elsie, hi, Emily. I'm kind of worried about your cousin, or your brother. But you ready to go?
All right, you heard Leviticus. Time to get back to work. While the counselors stay safe in Leowin Castle and wait for the scribe to arrive, we need to find out what the Dark Brotherhood is actually up to. Show me that letter you found in Gideon.
Here.
Yeah, these are definitely orders. It mentions Blood Run Cave. That's northeast of Leowin, toward the edge of Blackwood territory. Well, as the spinners always say, the best way to find out what's happening in the clearing is to step into it.
The letter says that the entrance is deep inside the cave.
Of course it does. Nothing has been easy since I found that strange book and started chasing down Leovik's secret. Well, are you still interested in solving the mystery of the ambitions? Will you come with me to Blood Run Cave?
Yep.
The counselors should be safe, so meet me at Blood Run Cave.
Alrighty.
We need to determine if the Dark Brotherhood is behind the murders or not. Either way, that sanctuary is a threat to Blackwood. I just hope I don't have another one of those waking visions.
Yeah, last episode she let us know. I mean, she was standing right in front of me and she had a vision. So, yeah, she's got some kind of...
I'll meet you at Blood Run Cave.
Okay. Some kind
You
of
made the right
effect
call, Leviticus. We won't be safe until
on
the
her.
Dark Brotherhood is driven out of Blackwood.
Yeah, I need to put on my new stuff. Got this. Definitely. Oh. Now, I did want to also change my outfit, but we're going to wait until we finish this quest line. And then I won't feel, you know, like I need to be busy doing this. All right, now, Blood Run. Check the map. Alright, we're gonna probably try to get, well, let's see, I guess we're gonna go here. We'll go to Gideon, and I guess just head north. Now this is the town we were in when we stopped last time, and I just called back out because there really isn't much here. So we are going to, I guess we could ride down and come up this way. It seems a little bit of a roundabout way, but I think that's... Okay.
Murder. They say Counselor Jirek was attacked in Leowin, that the Dark Brotherhood was involved.
The Dark Brotherhood? That's just a story to scare children.
Is Counselor Vendesia safe? Governor Keshu and the Blackfins will protect him, won't they?
It's probably got something to do with the war in the north. It was bound to spill into Blackwood eventually.
I mean, we could run right through the swamp. That would probably save a lot of time. Alligators up there, but froggy. Give it a go. Uh-oh. Far. Yeah, it's a little ways.
That was a bit of a warm-up.
Alvido Estate. Ooh, they are not friendly.
I guess this is a fight now.
No fight. We are just trying to get where we need to go.
Off we go.
Troll right there. Maybe he won't see us. I mean, I don't really know what we're going to find here in this cave. If the Dark Brotherhood is not involved, they're still not going to want us hanging around there. So this might not be done without a whole lot of fighting. I did. Farmer's Nook. You guys are friendly.
I admit it's quite a story, but I know the difference between a tall tale and a large
look.
problem. I'll help however I can.
Fire breather.
I shudder to think what your elven circus would consider far-fetched. I'm not so sure I believe it myself.
Elven Circuit. Animal trainer. He's just the mage. Oh, look! Oh! That looks painful. And what is it that you do? Hey, you are the dancer. Talk to her and see what's going on. Hello.
Greetings, traveler. If you've come to witness the marvels and mysteries of our troupe, I hope you haven't traveled far. Our performance is postponed indefinitely.
Oh no.
On account of drama, ironically enough.
Mama? What seems to be the problem?
There's a more sinister mischief in Farmer's Nook than the sort the House of Reveries trades in. I hear of townsfolk disappearing, only to turn up and act oddly. We only set camp recently, but the locals fear we've somehow caused their plight.
Do you have any idea what's going on?
None. That farmer Hesef said his sister was among the afflicted, and she died recently. At least he thought she died, but she left no corpse. I must clear the troop's name. With the locals wary as they are, though, I need help, and I can pay.
All right, well, I can look into this for you if you like.
Hesef mentioned that two of his neighbors also had loved ones vanish. Braden DeVoe and Jahuz. Speak with them. They may be more open with a less grandiose traveler. You might also speak with Hesef directly, if you wish.
So, who are you exactly?
Any other day, I'd claim to be the lost princess of Piandania and regale you with tales of my exploits, but now's not the time for such frivolities. My fellows and I are entertainers from the House of Reveries, here to perform across all of Tamriel.
I have never heard of you before.
I've been greatly disappointed with how often I've gotten that question since we departed from Somerset. There's not a
Oh, they're
soul in
from
the Isles who
Somerset.
hasn't heard of the Manor of Masks and its famed performers. But Tamriel will know it soon enough.
So, it's like a theater, not so much a circus.
Theater, conservatory, circus, salon, temple. The House of Reveries wears as many guises as we do. It is the ancestral home of all the performing arts in Somerset, and the world, if you believe some of the sapiarchs.
So, why would you come to such a small little town?
Sleepy little towns like Farmer's Nook are the most in need of an escape from the mundane. We came to offer them some mirth and mystery, but it appears we've been upstaged. Well, our troupe won't be outdone so easily. We have a reputation to uphold.
Well, what are you planning to do?
Help, of course. I've devoted my life to liberating people from their troubles, however briefly. And if I can't do that from a stage, then I will take my talents where they are most needed.
Well, that can be dangerous. I will see what I can do to help. So, we are going to go up and talk to Jihad. He's right up here. Oh. We have to talk to him, too. Yusuf, hello.
So, working with the mummers. They may seem strange, but you're safer resting at their camp than at the inn. Not to say Braden runs a poor establishment, mind. There's just strangeness afoot in our little village.
Well, I'm going to help with your problem. So, she suggested I talk to you. Maybe you could tell me your story.
Folk have been going missing of late, including my sister, Seal. Never for long, a few days. Just enough to plant a worry before they wander back as if nothing happened. But something did. They come back different. Like everything's unfamiliar.
So, it's like she forgot everything? Amnesia?
Weren't her memory.
Oh.
She could recall details down to where she last left the salt, but acted like she'd never tasted it. She'd bring up things I'd long forgotten as if they'd happened yesterday. Started dredging up old hurts we'd put past us long ago.
You really think that's related to her disappearance?
Can't say. Felt like she wanted to relive the past, good and bad. Don't know what would have brought that on. We lead quiet lives now. Happy lives, I thought. Led, I suppose. She's gone now. If it was even her in the first place.
So, what happened to her? When was the last time you saw her?
Seal led me to our old swimming hole. Hadn't been there in decades. She dove right in like we did as kids. I looked away before she struck the water. She hit hard. When I screwed up the courage to look, just inky black water. She was gone.
That's strange. What sort of things did she bring up before she took you to the swimming hole?
A lot from our childhood, mostly. If our parents were around, they were deep in the skooma, so Seal and I had to look out for each other. Not so much anymore. The years have been peaceful here. I suppose we'd grown distant before she vanished.
So, you guys were not that close then?
No. Maybe. We'd sit down for meals together and tend the farm together, but there's not much to talk about in Farmer's Nook. Another field planted, another day gone by. Was she trying to tell me something? What was she trying to say?
I don't know. Kinda strange, isn't it? wonder if it has something to do with that swimming hole. The host, hello. May I have a word?
Ah! Careful! You might have scared the mayor. Who are you? What do you want?
Yeah, I shouldn't have come up behind a horse. That, you know what? Never do that. That is a very bad thing. They get spooked and kick you, and boy, that could hurt you bad. I'm looking into the disappearances of the strange way people are acting.
You've come about Bugtail. I knew someone would, but my neighbors have kept their distance since he returned. I cannot blame them. I scarcely wish to take him back myself, not after Igman and Seal, but I couldn't bring myself to turn him away.
Bugtail?
Yes. Or rather, I fear I will share his fate. Bugtail rode out to deliver a horse despite my protest. The gelding returned. He did not. Before I would have been the first to go looking, but I dreaded he'd return, like the others. And he did.
Where is he now?
Dead or gone, for now. Even the horses could tell something was wrong with him. I fought with this one's reins as he groomed her, but she started and kicked Bugtail. Ink sprayed everywhere. When I cleared my eyes,
Ink?
It was all that remained.
I have some other questions if you're willing to share.
I do not wish to speak of what has happened here, but I will. How many more will vanish and return to haunt us if no one tries to stop it? What is it you wish to know, stranger?
So, who is this Bugtail?
In the far-off land of Elsewhere, I was taken by sea elf privateers and sold into imperial slavery. Bugtail had been a slave for many years when I arrived. Like many Khajiit after Queen Eurexia invaded Elsewhere. We bonded because we spoke so little.
So you escaped together then?
You may think me a spinner of tall tales, but I swear I speak no lies. Bugtail and I were languishing under the hot sun, digging new metal for the Imperial Queen, when a dragon swooped out of the sky and scorched the land. In the chaos, we ran.
You really saw a dragon?
I will never forget the sound of those Euraxian soldiers screaming. Truthfully, I do not know what scared me more. Seeing that giant fire-belching beast, or my quiet friend standing at my door like a phantom.
So, what about Bugtail made you and your horses uneasy?
I would not have suspected anything amiss had I not known of what happened to Igman and Seal. There was nothing sinister in his look or manner. If anything, he regarded me more warmly than he had in years. Normally, he could go days without a word.
So, any idea why all of a sudden he was so talkative?
He seemed to want to reminisce about our more adventurous days, before we escaped to Farmer's Nook and settled down to raise horses. They were livelier times, but I would not trade them for what I have now.
Thank you for speaking to me. It doesn't really clear things up much. Oh, let's see. We gotta go over here and talk to Brayden. He's inside the building.
Rumor is the soldiers at the redoubt are going to move on to Cathbedro. May the Eight protect them.
No, you must be Brayden.
We're out of meat and no hot meals. If those are luxuries to which you're accustomed, you can keep on moving and find another inn.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. It is like a time pocket type thing, it sounds like. I don't know, it's really interesting. Kind of confusing yet. Looking into the disappearance of the strange way people are acting when they come back.
What are you, some sort of adventurer? Yeah. Yeah, you look the part. Sorry I was short with you. Since Igmund passed, I've had to work twice as hard and twice as long to run the inn. It's done my manor no favors.
So, what happened to Igmund?
Damned fool. He wanted to build a bonfire and drink the night away like we used to. Haven't seen Igmund down mead like that since we were barely men. He lost his legs and tumbled into the fire. Nothing but cinders left by the time I doused the blaze.
Oh, no remains?
Not so much of a scrap of clothing. Just black, tarry ashes.
Very strange.
Never seen anything throw such a thick black smoke. But it didn't smell like you'd expect. Hair and burned flesh. More like old hay or musty linens. It wasn't natural.
So what happened before he died? Any info on that?
I want to know what happened to my brother. Whether he's alive or truly dead. Even if the truth says he really did die in that fire, at least I can put my doubts to rest. What do you wish to know?
Well, did anything unusual occur before he went missing?
No. Things were as they usually are in Farmer's Nook. Uneventful. It's exciting times when our little inn sees more than a couple travelers in a month. Ever since Igmund got lost, things have been nothing but trouble.
How so?
2 others disappeared since Igmund, and all 3 were acting strange before they met untimely ends. If that's even what you could call it. No one wanders from the village now. Some folk are sleeping in my inn just to stick close.
So was he gone for quite a while?
That's right. He'd gone to get supplies from Gideon. What should have been a couple of days turned into more than a week. I'd begun to fear that he'd been robbed and left for dead on the road, but he wandered back into town like nothing had happened.
So he didn't give you any clues at all? He didn't say anything about the trip?
Said he got lost. As if he hadn't walked that road 1,000 times. I'd have accused him of gambling our money away on toad races, but he had every piece of gold he left.
Toad races.
How do you spend a week lost in the wood and not look worse for wear?
That's really, really strange.
Wait a moment, stranger. I need to speak with you.
Okay. Yes?
So you're the one's been asking questions about the people who've gone missing, then come back wrong?
Yes. Do you know anything?
I don't like involving strangers in our affairs, but my daughter's gone. Not the first time, or even the 4th, that Annie's has run off, but... well, you've heard what befell the others. I'm worried she's in real danger.
When did you last see her?
A few days ago. I punished her for neglecting her chores again. She must have snuck out in the night. I couldn't find hide nor hair of her in the morning. She hasn't been home since. She's a stubborn one. But normally she'd have come back by now.
Well, I'd be worried that she's vanished also. I could look for her.
I just want to know she's all right. I hate asking a stranger to do this, but no one else has the spine to leave the Nook right now. And I can't go traipsing after that rapscallion like I used to. Will you find Annie's and bring her back to me?
Yes, I will. Any good ideas where you think I should look first?
Our house is just over there, on the west side of town.
Okay.
There may be something among Annie's things that points to where she ran off to, but my nerves are too frayed to see it. I'm at my wit's end.
Okay. All right, so let's go and see if we can get any clues. The animals sure like her songs.
Inside the walls, I draws a breath. Facing two armies, he deals out death. With only sword and wits to defeat them, he fights for Leowin's freedom. Traitors behind and Longhouse before, both seek the sword master's death in this war. Saisahan fights to cheat such a fate. Within the city, he seeks to liberate.
Very cool. All right. Well, let's see. The house is over here. So, we'll see. Hopefully we'll get some clues because I have no idea what's going on. All right. Now, she said it would be maybe upstairs. I don't see ashes in there. Burnt handbill. Search the shelf. Notched butcher knife. Said I got a rapport increase with Miri. That's cool. I wonder why that would give me that. Interesting. Here. Rolled up scroll. Okay. Cross the bridge, follow it up. Talk to Maya. Wonder. The spells Ekans Law. I don't know what that means. But oh, I found these things. They all seemed rather interesting.
Oh, we don't have much, I know. Anise never fails to remind me. Have you found anything that might lead to my daughter?
Was this note that was in the fireplace yours?
That's just some old handbill Anise had been hanging on to. Months old. Some vessel seeking fresh-faced deckhands that's long since pulled up anchor. I pitched it to the hearth after our last argument. Probably why she left, but not where.
This butcher knife has taken some real abuse.
When Anise was little, we couldn't keep her away from it. She'd grab it when we weren't looking and batter the walls and stairs, pretending it was her pirate sword. And drove my husband crazy. I've made do for so long I never bothered to replace it.
What about this map?
What's that doing out? Anise's plan for a fort. My husband built it for her when she was about 6. Well, must be a moldering wreck by now. Unless... if she hasn't run off to join that elf circus, she might be there. It was east of here, in the hills.
I'll check it out. That was my thought exactly. Definitely the best lead we've got right now.
Ah, you're off to find this Anise girl then. Tell me what you've learned. I wasn't able to overhear everything.
Okay.
You've been gone for some time. You managed to persuade the locals to share their stories with you, yes?
Yes.
Did their firelight tales share any common themes?
All the victims wanted to reminisce about the past and disappeared again after sudden accident.
Restless phantoms returning to say their last goodbyes before being spirited away once more? This really is beginning to sound like a ghost story. It's all a little too coincidental, don't you think? There has to be a common cause.
Well, Mael asked me to look for her missing daughter. Have you seen her?
You and Hesef have been our only visitors at the camp. If Annis has only recently gone missing, there may still be a chance for us to find her before she becomes the latest victim in this ghost story. Do you have any leads?
Well, she might have run away to an old clay fort in the hills nearby.
Seeking out a more comforting time, no doubt. Let's hope she hasn't escaped into the arms of a monster. I'll follow your lead. My expertise in stage combat won't do us much good, but I have a few other talents and tricks up my sleeve.
Interesting. Well, let's head to the fort. Surprised she wants to, come with. This way. Bridge. The map showed in between these houses up there. Rocks on. Brigands all over here. Oh. Yeah. No, it's above. Uh-oh. Do you have a weapon, my dear? You might. Instead of standing there looking pretty, you might want to pull out a dagger. Just have it ready. Saying. Alright, so this is the old fort. See.
What a charming little fort.
Yeah.
Well cared for, loved. Annis's home away from home. We should look around.
Adorable. Good. Got this book, The Wolf and the Pirate. I read that before. Alright, here's a backpack. Let's hope this has something in it.
Seems our pirate raided the pantry before she left. She planned to be gone a while.
Right, here's a note. Leowyn's shipping schedule. Port Leowyn scheduled departures. Oh, I wonder if she was gonna, steal on board. Stow away, meet pirates, jump ship. Start at the beginning. The Meritorious Ivory Brigade patrol vessel departs at dawn on Sunday for 2-week patrol. Due to return second week of Rain's Hand. Stow away, meet pirates, jump ship. Floundering Flounder, fishing vessel registered to Brazen Emery. Departing Midas morning. Due to return Fredas of the same week. Boring. Shellback, Blackfin Legion warship. Departing Mirandas at noonday tide for Gideon. I bet Hard Scales could sail with them. I should reread these chapters. Merry Mermaid, merchant vessel registered to Rankdale Moor. Departing pending customs inspection. Bound for Anvil on the Gold Coast. Suspected red sail smuggler. Oh, this is perfect. If they get held up in part, I should have plenty of time to sneak aboard. Oh boy. Well, that's not good. If that's
A
what
list of departures.
Mm-hmm.
Annie's had a mind to travel.
Is that way. Footprints. At this, a training sword.
I wonder what adventures this tiny sword has seen.
Okay.
Footprints coming here and heading somewhere else. I can picture our young heroine, wielding her imagination like a saber and cutting her way through all manner of adventure. I crave adventure and freedom. Play is my only escape. I come here to plan. I fantasize about leaving. Doubt holds me back. I need someone to believe in me. So often I'm alone, but today I have a visitor. Someone I trust. I go with them. I've never been more excited.
He is a strange bird.
I believe I have thrust to the heart of the matter. Hear me out.
Okay, what was it that you were just doing right then?
Getting into character, you could say. Preparing for a part is all about understanding my role. How they think, how they feel. Anything and everything about who they are. I have always had a good head for details, and it serves me well as an actress.
So what have you learned?
She's young, or at least young at heart. She's unhappy with her life, but she feels trapped. She has a dream to follow, but she's too scared to go it alone. Only now she's found help.
So how do you know that?
One place to sleep, yet 2 mugs on the crate, both unfinished. And of course, 2 sets of footprints heading south, into the marsh, dancing all the way. The only way forward is to follow in their steps. Shall we dance too?
Sure, let's see what we find in the marsh then.
I don't know who Annie's met out here, but the clues suggest that she wasn't in danger. Yet. We shouldn't dawdle.
Okay, maybe she really is just running away. I suppose that we must, make sure, but I didn't even notice both of those mugs. So this lady is actually helpful. So, no idea where she could be. She set off into the swamp. You have anything else to add?
I don't know who Annie's met out here. That might very well be the case, though I have to wonder why she'd leave her pack behind if she had no intention to return. I don't like meddling in someone's family affairs, but let's confirm she's all right before we jump to any conclusions. Someone she trusted enough to share a drink with. There's little doubt in my mind that she left with them voluntarily. The question is, was this person really who they appeared to be?
That was what I was
We won't know
just
the answer to that
thinking.
until we catch up with them.
Somebody in it impersonating somebody that she knew. Well, get on over here. A troll there. I guess that she didn't go. Wait a minute. What? I saw that arrow and Oh, crap. A lizard bear? Boy, they've got some strange creatures in this place. Guess you're not going to help at all, huh? Alright. Well, we are just going to head in this direction. Or if she's down there. Check it out.
The tracks lead to this ruin. Did Annie's come here seeking adventure? We should look around.
Okay, things we gotta check out. This ancient urn.
Despite the smell, I don't think that's a funerary urn. The ashes are too fresh.
Check these. What is the brazier?
There are bits of paper in this brazier, but most of these books are too soggy for tinder.
Book. Saga of Captain Wearshaw. Volume 3.
This book is well worn, but hardly old. Given the subject matter, I'd wager it belonged to Annie's. Well, this is troubling.
To talk to her before that.
Looks like you're buying at the next pub, Fla.
Yeah, that was quite a full chest, wasn't it? Awesome. All right. What do you think?
I believe Annie's came here and performed some sort of ritual, and not the sort conjured from an overactive imagination. Whoever she followed here convinced her to make an offering to this place.
What makes you say that?
I'm certain that well-worn adventure book was a dear possession to Annie's. She wouldn't have torn pages from it for a lark. She burned them in that brazier with her own blood for some ritual purpose.
Wonder what that could have been.
Not yet, but I was a mage of great talent in a past life. If there's any clue relating to what is occurring in Farmer's Nook, I'll find it. There's a good chance Annie's will return to town, like the others. If she does, confront her about this.
Okay.
If Annie's does return to Farmer's Nook, be careful confronting her. The last thing we want is for her to do something drastic and come to harm like those who came before her.
What if the one who let Annie's out here returns?
Afraid my witty repartee won't be enough to keep me out of trouble? I'm hurt. Trust me when I say I know how to make a dramatic exit when I need to, but if I don't return to town in a short while, assume the worst.
Great. Well, so we're kind of at a dead end as far as that goes, so I guess we just got to go back to town and find out what's going on there. Now, we still need to get to that cave, but I want to take it. If she does come back to town, she might be changed too. Need to check in with Mom. If, seen her. Guess. So I don't see her wandering around out here. Here.
Anise, everything all right?
You. Your mother's looked all over for you. Where have you been?
Ugh, I ran away again, alright? Just be glad I came back at all.
Golden goblets overflow with wine.
Interesting.
A sultry dancer.
Well. Anise, hello. I have been traipsing all over the swamps looking for you.
What's the big deal? This is the 7th time I tried running away in 3 years. Why are they all gawping at me like they're afraid to blink?
You're not the first person to disappear recently.
Do I know? No, I don't know you. Why do you care? And none of those people disappeared. They went after their dreams. I'm not the only one who has those, you know. Nobody wants to be stuck in Farmer's Nook for their whole life.
But they all came back just like you.
They just didn't want anyone to miss them. It's why I'm here now. I didn't want the last time my mom saw me to be after another fight. But they have to let us go sometime.
You make it sound like they're dead.
What? No, it's not like they're buried in a crypt or anything. I'm just trying to say I'm not the only one who felt trapped here. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. I don't even know you.
No, you don't know me, but I am here. I'm just trying to help.
I hate to interrupt, but... may we have a word in private? So, that's Anise Favrod. What do you make of her?
Well, I don't have anything to compare her to, but she might know more than she's letting on.
How apropos, considering that little library we found is a shrine to Hermaeus Mora. Though I'm still not sure how the Demon of Knowledge fits into this puzzle of ours. Why would Anise consort with it? Perhaps I should have made an offering of my own?
That kind of explains it, doesn't it? Daedra. Sure, it was a Daedra.
It certainly looks that way. I didn't find anything relating to the ritual that was performed at that shrine, but some of those moldy tomes shed a little light on things. The Aliads who used to live out here revered Mora as their principal prince.
So how does that help us with this situation?
The shrine we found was simply one of many ruins. I discovered record of another ruin near to Farmer's Nook. If we're dealing with a cult, or some other servants of Mora, it would make the perfect hideaway. What do you say we go check it out?
Well, could be worth investigating, I guess so.
The ruin I spoke of is north of town, not too far. I'll have a word with the innkeeper and Hesef about keeping Anise occupied while we work, but if you wish to speak with anyone else before we head out, I'll wait here.
So you're worried about Anise, too.
We have reason to suspect that Anise is somehow involved in this mystery. Better to assume she is playing the role of the villain until we know more. Even if she's simply another victim of circumstance, it's safer for everyone that she stay put.
I agree. Okay, so let's talk to Mom first.
She's back. She's safe. Oh, it feels like I've pulled my heart from a vice. Oh, sorry I troubled you with another of Anise's tantrums.
Well, everything seems normal then? I mean, she's not acting unusual?
No, nothing. She looks right as rain, and I'd recognize that attitude anywhere. I know what you're driving at. You're saying I should be worried? Well, out with it.
Well, she did some kind of ritual out at the marsh. You might want to watch her closely.
Ritual? What nonsense has gotten into the girl's head now? Anise doesn't know the first thing about magic. She's just got an overactive imagination and too much free time. Well, thank you for telling me. I'll mention it when I ground her.
Yeah, you might want to keep an eye on. I'm not going to mention anything about that she wasn't alone. I don't want to worry her any more than need be, because I don't know for sure what's going on. All right, well, I think we're going to check the map and see. Okay, alchemy is still coming with me. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go do that. And we need to go... Oh, it's not far at all. Okay, go. We can go along the coast. Oh, how do I keep doing it? Okay.
Back on your feet.
Oh, these guys, were they fighting before I rudely interrupted them? Oh, get out of here, big turtle. That was close. I do not want to fight that.
A torn page. We're closing in.
Here.
This looks right. After you. Adventurers first.
Alrighty, I still wish I would feel better if you had brought yourself a weapon. That's volume 2 of the saga of Captain Wereshark. Okay, that's alright. We'll go ahead and finish this. Oh no!
Stand back, you swab! You cannot board this vessel until you have satisfied me, the mighty Flicker!
Mighty?
Look out, she's... Mighty Flicker? From the saga of Captain Wereshark?
Yeah, apparently.
That I did not expect.
Yeah, I think she's crazy.
I'm afraid I only have a cursory knowledge of the Captain Wereshark series. I find adventure stories rather shallow for a genre that professes to explore great depths. Try flipping through that book for inspiration. Or improvise.
How about just forcing my way through?
While that would make an extraordinary claim for the game of boasts, the mighty flicker there is nothing more than an illusion. The ward upon the door you'll find
True.
much stronger.
How do we break this ward?
We don't.
Oh.
Trying to dispel or break it with force would be an undertaking, if not an impossibility. Unlocking it, however, might simply require you to play the part the Guardian expects you to play. And you have the script on hand.
The script?
No need to be so literal, love. It makes for dull lines. The book used in the ritual at that shrine earlier, the Saga of Captain Wereshark, that should give you some insight into how the Guardian expects you to respond. Convince it that we belong.
Well, I don't have that book, do I? No. Okay, well. I mean, I didn't really read it. Mighty Flicka. Worry. Not completely flat-footed. Skyrim. Augur. Go to your journal and select the lore book tab. Thank you. Okay. Gonna be a no. Hold again. The Saga. Saga? No? Is there a search box at the top? Don't see one. I don't have a whole lot of books, but here what is? Yeah. Those are crafting. Not help. I don't know. I don't see the search. So let's. Yeah. I guess I didn't pick up the book. I know I clicked on the lore book back there. See, I just want to see what she says here.
Ha! Think you can sail with me, wee one? I've felled giants like trees. I've slapped a dragon around until it got down and licked my hand. I've kicked Molag Bal in the arse once, and he begged me to do it again. Ha ha! Answer me this. Why do we sail?
Now, at the beginning of this story that I skimmed through, she mentioned glory, so I'm going to go with glory.
And there you have it. What worth is booty if it isn't earned? What is a battle if you don't cut a bloody swath through your enemies? We sail for honor, for glory! Now brace yourself, wee one. You face the Argonian next!
The Argonian? Okay, I guess I got the...
swallow you like so many others.
Uh-oh. Talk to him.
The high seas run deeper than any river, filled with the blood of enemies. A challenge awaits you, sailor. Are you prepared to give our journey your all? Or will you wilt like a mushroom in summer? Tell me, speak true. Why do we sail?
To meet Sithis? I'm guessing.
I erect the spine of respect. I have fought countless monsters alongside the Wereshark, yet none has ever bested me in battle, much to my regret. One day, I hope, I will meet that which can kill me. Now, face two scars, and rejoice in Sithis.
I'm doing pretty good so far, am I guessing?
You have what it takes to join the Wereshark's crew? I doubt it. So, you've impressed the big bear and the hard turtle. So what? I walk in the shadow and sleep in the trees. I drink snake venom and piss honeyed mead. I'm the baddest, sharpest, meanest pirate on the high seas, but I don't sail alone. Why?
Because your crew is your family? I'm gonna go with that one.
That's right, we're family! Every one of us, from the captain himself to the lowliest swabber of decks, is one big, happy, fierce, terrifying family. No mere crew can hold a candle to us, because we're not a crew, we're blood. Welcome aboard, kin.
Thanks.
Your performance could have used more verve.
I did it. I can't believe I did that. Awesome.
Let's head inside.
Wow. Okay. Now we just gotta investigate this.
Oriel
Thank you.
above. It's Anise and all the others. They appear to be alive. Let's try waking them.
All right. But there's somebody standing right there. Oh, that's her. That's the alchemist. Okay, there's Anise right here. Let's try to wake her up. So, Anise is not in the house back at the village.
Dare ye cross sabers with Red Anise? Huh.
Gold. So much gold.
It's like they're in the dream.
Yes. Bring Bucktail more sweet rolls.
Oh, darling. That's lovely.
It's a dream. They're all dreaming.
Mm-hmm.
This is no normal sleep, but it's oddly benign for a curse. None of these people appear to be in distress. In fact, they seem to be dozing quite serenely. Some of them have been missing for weeks, yet they show no signs of poor health.
So they're really not in any danger. Well, their bodies, anyway.
Not from the spell they're under, no. Though why they were made to sleep and what our mystery stranger intends for them is still very much unknown.
Well, can we wake them? I don't know what else to do.
I believe so, but I'm not entirely certain we should. Right now, the spell isn't doing any harm, but tampering with it could change that. I'd like to get a better idea how Anise and the others came under this spell before I start striking it through.
What do you have in mind?
Now that you've rehearsed your role, let's cast you as a pirate in her fantasy. See if you can reach Anise within her dream and get her to wake up.
Okay, I can try.
When you're ready, place a hand on Anice's forehead and start counting sails.
Here we go.
Look alive! The dead have come for us!
Okay, so.
Sometimes a little lie saves a ton of explanation.
There's Flicka. Gee. Right, she's not on this ship. I can. So let's look over here. This. Oh, hard scales. Talk to him.
Sithis does not require I maintain my knives, but it does make it easier to do their work. You'll have to find your own kills, sailor. These have already been claimed.
Can you tell me where Anise is?
The Crimson Shrike tore through here chasing Prince Vogger. He moves fast for one of those wither bones. Too fast for my liking. She drove him below decks. Prince Vogger cornered in his own hold. Delicious.
Prince Vogger?
The Merciless. Yes. We may have upset him when we made off with his entire cache of ancient jewels and 3 chestfuls of gold. Yet he will rue the day he challenged the crew of the Pale Spirit. Soon enough, we'll make an end of him. We always do.
Okay, well that doesn't really help. Try to go down. Okay. Oh, what are you fighting up here? Okay, come on. Here. Anise.
If you came to help, you have my thanks. But it's not needed. Looks like Prince Vogger is going down with his ship. Not that the ship is going down, I mean. It's just... you know what I mean.
Well, this is a dream, Anise. You need to wake up.
What did you... No. I'm Red Anise, the Crimson Shrike, and I'll skewer any swab who says otherwise.
Trust me, none of this is real.
Stow it, sailor. With Prince Vogger dead, we need to find his treasure. Check his cabin, while I search the rest of the hold. This adventure isn't done until we've secured that treasure. Savvy?
Guess I'll look for the treasure. Maybe then she will, cooperate. So, we have to find his cabin. I think I went there. I went in there. Right? Here? Oh. Up here. Didn't.
Get back, you fetcher!
Here.
That's it then? Well, let's have a look.
Right, here you go.
Prince Vogger's treasure was a book. Didn't know old Dead Eyes could read. Well, let's get it back to Captain Wereshark. Maybe it'll help break the curse.
You should look at this book, Anise.
Red Anise to you, Swabby. This book, this is about Captain Wereshark and Flicka and the others. I don't understand. This This is all a story. But where am I? Why aren't I in the book?
We found you dreaming in an Aelid ruin. You're under a spell. I entered your dream to wake you.
I remember it now. I remember it all. Damn it, Cress. You said I could finally escape and no one would come for me. They wouldn't even know I was gone. That was the deal.
Deal? You wanted to do this?
Cress said that they would make it so I could finally live out my dreams. I could have this life, and they would take my place. I'd finally be free of Farmer's Nook, and my mom wouldn't ever need to worry about my life of piracy.
Well, that's not fair to her. You'd both be living a lie.
I know. It was too perfect. I knew it was too perfect. Dreams don't last. That's why they're dreams. Just a few more moments. It was just getting good.
All right, 5 more minutes.
I just want to celebrate victory with the captain once before this is all over. Maybe steal a kiss before I go.
You mentioned Cress was behind this. Who is that?
Please, I can tell you about Cress when we're back in the ruin. Just leave me with the dream a little longer.
Or if that's her man. All right, so we need to go up those stairs and out the portal. Another ship here. Gonna do? Uh-oh. Very rude. Hello, Flicker. Back we go. Right, she should be waking up any moment now.
You're awake! Good. It's been a while since I've worked any magic that didn't involve sleight of hand. Anise is still soundly asleep. Could you not get through to her in the dream?
She wanted to enjoy just a little bit longer. She's part of Captain Wearshack's crew.
So, she stepped right into the story that's inspired her since she was little. That explains the ritual with that book. How better to keep her under the spell than to put her in a prison she wouldn't want to escape. Insidious.
Well, it's not really a prison. She made a deal with somebody called Cress.
You're telling me this Cress didn't take her place? They traded for it? And not just her, but everyone here. What does Cress have to gain from these bargains? To infiltrate the town? What could a sleepy village offer someone who can create dreams?
What should we do with these guys?
The deal they made isn't so harmless as they might have believed. You've seen how frightened the villagers are. How many more need to vanish before Cress has whatever it is they want? They won't like it, but we should wake them and end this farce.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Here we go. Pray that a rude awakening is the worst they have to suffer. It's ready. Wake Anise, and the curse will break.
Okay.
Farewell, Captain.
Oh, everybody's awake.
No! He promised.
My gold!
Oh, no.
My sweet rolls!
Hello, Anise. I'm sorry that had to end, but it wasn't real.
All right, so we're awake. Dreams shattered. A life of brooms and boredom ahead. Happy now?
Who is Cress?
Cress is different. They looked like Bugtail when they approached me, but his clothes were covered in ink and he seemed unwell. They confessed that they weren't who they appeared to be, but they needed my help.
Didn't you find that really suspicious?
Cress didn't look suspicious to me, just sad, vulnerable. They said they screwed up again, that they couldn't be who they were trying to be. Cress knew I didn't want to stay in Farmer's Nook, so they offered to take my place.
So why would he want to trade places? Right.
I think they were running away too, from a life they didn't want to go back to. You know how many times I tried to do that? But I could never just leave my mom behind, alone. I thought we'd all be happy this way.
You really think your mother would be happy with a substitute?
She would not.
Mother? I'm sorry.
If you wanted to be rid of me so bad, you could have sent a fake who did her chores.
Oh.
Oh, thank you for finding my girl. I'd never imagined she'd have gone to such lengths to get away from here. I should have listened sooner.
What are you doing down here? You followed us.
I followed you.
Yeah.
I was glad to see Annie's back in town. But I knew deep down that wasn't my girl, and watching her act the part made the worry in my gut so much worse. I had to see for myself.
Where's the imposter now?
Back at the Happy Crow. I told Braden he could put whatever she liked on my tab if it kept her occupied. If you wish to find the freeloader, that's where she'll be.
Thanks for the tip. Okay,
we
so...
trust Mile to see these people safely back to town. You and I should find Cress at once.
Okay, I agree.
Try not to judge them too harshly for their grouchiness. We just ripped them from the most pleasant slumber they've ever experienced. We should be off at once to detain Cress. I'll be right behind you.
Okay, Will. I need to talk to everybody.
Where are we? Some kind of tomb? Where's my treasure? Last I remember, I was in my treasure room.
You were under a spell. Woke you up.
Wait, so this is real? The dream is gone?
Yes.
My treasure's gone?
Yes.
Why would you do that?
You never had your treasure. It wasn't real. The deal that you made with Cress was a mistake. Your brother thinks you're dead.
Why would he think I'm dead? That's not what Cress promised. He said he'd just be me. He even agreed to do my chores. Was that all a bunch of hogwash?
And well, he did pretend to be you, but he got drunk and fell in a bonfire.
Heck of a way to go. Wait, is Cress dead then? Damn it. I guess there's no hope making another deal.
Alright, he's gonna be fine. Talk to her. She seemed a little upset. Hello.
How could you do this? How could you wake me? Cress said I would live in that dream forever.
What was your dream about?
It was a damn sight better than this. I had a castle, servants, suitors hanging off my every word. I had everything I ever wanted. You don't know what it's like for us, growing up. We had nothing. We still have nothing.
What about your brother, Hesef?
Hesef? Hesef seems happy with his plow and his pigs. He's a grown man, and more capable than I am at fending for himself. He doesn't need me anymore. And Cress was supposed to keep him company. We barely speak anymore as it is.
Your brother thinks you're dead. He's grieving for you.
Dead? Oh, Hesef, I never wanted that. I suppose I need to talk to him, like we used to. He deserves that much.
He would like that. He's gonna be fine too. This guy and his pastry. Hello, Bugtail.
So delicious, so moist, and rich and warm. So much frosting. This one can just barely still taste them.
What are you talking about?
The sweet rolls. The most delicious, moist, warm, fragrant sweet rolls to ever leave a baker's oven. Bugtail ate them often. Bugtail had them all.
You had a dream about sweet rolls?
Yes! What else would one dream about? Have you never known the ecstasy of sweet moon sugar cream melting upon your tongue? This one has not tasted true sugar since he left elsewhere. He has missed it so.
Oh, well, couldn't you have gotten sweet rolls without resorting to Daedric packs?
So he could, if he were satisfied with iced rolls grown stale from weeks on the road. But when one offers the chance to have them at their freshest and most perfect, always and forever, why would Bugtail not take such a bargain?
He'll be fine also. He makes me think of donuts, man. That sounds good right now. I want a donut. Alright, let me talk to her real quick.
Try not to judge them too harshly for their grouchiness.
Fine.
We just ripped them from the most pleasant slumber they've ever experienced. It could be that the two spells were mingling. That's not something seen often. Or perhaps it's simply that this Cress person was also inspired by Anis's dream.
Oh, why would they choose to become a poor farm girl then?
Why indeed? It's easy to guess what motivated these people to pursue their wildest dreams, but the workings of this Cress's mind are inscrutable. What would you do if you were them? Would you leap at the chance to live a perfect fantasy?
Probably not, because I seem to be needed here, so I would not want to live in a dream world. Not if I knew it was a dream.
That's the rub, isn't it? Dreams are selfish things. To chase them, you risk leaving things behind, maybe everything. We all have to decide what we're willing to sacrifice in pursuit. Not everyone possesses your sense of obligation.
Well, these people seem devastated, but they're all going to be okay.
They have a look about them, one I've seen before. It's the look of a skooma addict, sick and desperate on the street, lost without their escape.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine.
With the help and support of those who love them, one can hope. Ultimately, it will be up to each of them to decide what's most important to them.
Righty then. Let's go talk to Cress. This is going to be interesting. And wait. Back at the village, I'm guessing. Because what's her face, Anise, has a double. I'm just gonna run. Miri, if you want to take care of that.
Hey, you! Have you seen Anise?
Oh no. I was coming back here to speak with her.
Have you seen Anise? She ran off. I knew I shouldn't have let Hesef watch her alone.
What happened?
Mile asked me to keep the girl occupied, so I kept her mug full and listened to her go on about her pirate stories. I was getting famished, so I asked Hesef to watch her while I made a stew. That was the last I saw her, until I heard Hesef calling.
Well, what did he have to say about this?
They were playing cards when she just bolted out of her chair like a snake bit her and ran out the door. He chased her, but Hesef's not much of a runner. Said Anise was headed east, out of town. Miles going to have my hide for this.
No, don't worry about it. You're fine. The real Anise is with her mother. They're on their way back now.
Hold on, real Anise? Who was it we've been watching this whole time?
An imposter. Name is Cress. Mael can explain. I need to catch up to them. All right. This way. Still have alchemy with us.
So much to do.
I really hope we can catch up with this Cress fellow. Know what his story is. Be right up here. Oh, he went back to the ritual place. Okay. Hello, Cress.
I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. You're the one I don't know. Why are you here? I didn't run away again, I promise.
I know you're not really a niece, Cress.
Excuse me? You don't even know me. I am a niece. I can prove it. Ask me anything.
We already awoke Anise and everyone else.
I'm her twin sister. I can't be a niece anymore. I know. Maybe I could be someone else. What about you? Can I be you?
No, it's over. You have to stop this.
Enough of this charade, Cress. Off with your false face.
Go.
What are you?
Oh!
You're a Daedra?
Oh, no.
Wait! Don't hurt me. I didn't do anything. I just gave them what they wanted.
Why are you trading places with the people in this town?
I just want to live. Like you. I'm so tired of watching. I don't want to go back. Don't make me go back.
Back where?
To the unbound library of the one who knows. To record what was observed. That is our purpose. To watch your lives and ink the details down. Day in, day out. Always the same. They know it too. The people here. That's why I offered an escape.
Why did you keep making these deals?
I kept getting it wrong. Being a person. Despite all I knew, I kept making mistakes. Bad, painful mistakes I couldn't undo. So I had to try again. And again. Life is hard, but that makes it interesting. Please, let me stay. Don't send me back.
Let me discuss it with Alchemy.
Yes, please. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. I won't cause any more trouble.
Of all the places you could have chosen, why Farmer's Nook? I know, I feel bad. I hope I don't have to kill it. Want to. He's the cutest beholder I've ever seen.
This is where the one who knows sent me. It is what I know. I thought I could live here and no one would treat me any differently. I could finally experience all the things I'd only observed. Friendship, Love, family, mead. Mead was good.
Why did your master send you to watch this place, though? I mean, there's interest there. Why?
To know, as they must. Your tiny pupil suggests that is insufficient. The one who knows seeks all knowledge. We observe so that all becomes known. We are the one's eyes, and we are multitudes.
So that means that you're not alone out here.
Alone? I suppose I am. I had not considered that. I will no longer be a part of the one, but something separate. It's unsettling, but also exciting.
So if you don't go back, will someone come looking for you?
The one who knows watches most. The one seeks not to change, but to observe. If the one sees me here, they will know what was once unknown.
So what happens if we send you back?
I would return to Apocrypha and resume the catalog of all things until I've exhausted my knowledge, and the one who knows casts me into the world to observe again. That would not be, in mortal terms, for a very long time.
So what will you do if you stay?
Well, I don't know what I'll do without a mortal form, but I'll think of something.
You can't just take on another form?
I need a mortal pack to do anything more than create an illusion. I traded dreams because they are the neighbor of knowledge and within my reach. I don't have much else to offer a mortal in exchange.
So it doesn't have to be dreams, right?
Correct. The terms are not important, only the bargain matters. If I find someone willing to form a less troublesome pact, then maybe I could stay.
Well, alchemy? Any input?
So, this pitiable creature wants to escape its lot in life, too. Even Daedra dared to dream. I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't feel some sympathy for its plight.
What do you mean?
When a hopeful becomes a player in the House of Reveries, they cast off their old identity and assume their new role completely. Such a serious commitment attracts only those who most desire an escape from their prior circumstances. I'm no different.
So you want to be lenient on them?
Misguided as Cress was, I don't believe they acted in malice. There aren't many stories of compassionate Daedra, but it seems at least some of them might be true. The question is, does this little Daedra's story have to end in tragedy?
So, give me some other alternative. I mean, I hope not.
It may fly in the face of common sense, but I think Cress might have the makings of a fine player. They're a bit unrefined, but taking on a new role seems to come naturally, and they'll never forget their lines. I could sponsor them to the house.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Well, let me talk to him some more and see if that's something maybe he would be interested in.
Please don't send me back. I promise not.
Okay, I think that he's going to jump at
Speaking
this.
with Cress convinced you, one way or another?
Yes.
I am grown. I thought so, and my eye for talent is one of the best among the players. By the time Cress presents themselves before the Grand Maestro, I will have transformed them into a master thespian. I'll stake my reputation on it.
I have no doubt.
All's well that ends well, as they say. This certainly wasn't the direction I expected this story to take.
Me either.
But mystery always keeps you guessing.
Yes, it
You were a
does.
grand co-star. If we ever adapt Investigator Vale for the stage, I'll be sure to call.
Oh my gosh, what a great quest. Oh, and I'm so happy Cress is going to have a home.
You do? Does this mean I can stay?
No, not in Farmer's Nook, anyway.
Oh, does it mean I
don't have to go back to the library?
Yes, and you will get to live a great many incredible lives.
I can? What do you need me to do?
Watch and learn. You're going to be my apprentice. Now, let's get you a mask.
Oh, that is just awesome.
Now, if you're going to be a proper hopeful, I'm going to need you to take a form similar to one of my players. Can you do that?
Oh, yes! With your help, that will be easy! How is it?
You'll have no difficulty with brisk scene changes, certainly. Now, for a name that speaks to your soul, what about Dreamer?
Dreamer. I like that very much.
Look at him. He looks kind of spooky, but better than being a beholder, you know? Oh. Oh. Okay, that's that. Oh my gosh, what a great story. All right, now we need to go to Blood Run Cave. So how far are we from there? Oh, we're not far at all. In fact, that is pretty close to where we were already. There's a way shrine up over here. We need. Sounds like it's going to rain again. Yep. It is. Cave right up here. Below, but I think. Oh. Oh, look at the little. What are those? Jackrabbits? Alright. Now, this could be challenging. This.
Uncertainty.
Hello.
Fear. Death. The will of Sithis cannot be ignored.
There's that Sithis again. Everybody likes Sithis. Ooh, bag. Why are you standing out here by yourself?
You look quite capable. Might I be able to recruit you to help me?
Maybe.
This place was once an honorable tomb for fallen members of the Dark Brotherhood. But now it houses a perversion of death. The cycle, which devours all, has been corrupted here.
What do you mean?
I belong to the clutch of Niswo. I came to this place to perform last rites for 3 well-respected shadow scales entombed here. But I was chased out by a necromancer called Tuma Mazath, who seeks to disturb their remains for selfish purposes.
Yeah, necromancers do that. Ones I've run into. Great. Turning them all into undead.
Yes. When I arrived here, he had already raised many shadow scale bodies to fight for him. In order to spare the 3 I came to perform last rites upon from this fate, I must destroy their skeletons.
Oh.
Will you help? I can pay you for your
Okay.
services.
I'll do that. Gotta go
The
in there.
remains of
Anyway.
these renowned shadow scales deserve the peaceful emptiness of the void. Destruction must pass before creation and change can begin anew. Hurry. We must find the remains inside the cave and destroy them.
Okay. Honey. Go.
Time is a force of change. We should hurry.
Alright, I got to speak to Evely, though. She should be here soon.
Glad you made it. I wasn't looking forward to going much deeper without you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got sidetracked. Oh, God. Oh, that's another player. I thought it was somebody coming to attack me.
So this is Blood Run Cave, huh? Creepy. You go on ahead. I'll follow behind you. Make sure nothing tries to ambush us. I'll catch up farther in.
Okay, how are we supposed to find the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary?
Check the letter you found. It said something about a door located deeper inside the cave. And there was a strange line about death being the key, whatever that means. Go on. I'll follow along shortly.
Okay, I think I'm just going to check the map. Alright, we need to find these skellies. And it looks like this is where we're going to have to go. So we're just going to follow. See what trouble we can get into. Pretty down here. Peaceful. Too much going on. Bone flare. There's a chest,
you're watching.
too. Oh. I'm gonna get out of this goop. Okay. Ooh, a master chest. No, I'm not gonna get it. Damn. Gotta be quick. Alright. So there should be... Well, it looks like we missed the remains back there. Animated sentry. Alright, let's go back this way. Okay, this dude is with me, so... Alright, we need to be... It seemed quiet in here because that other player had just cleared it, apparently. Maybe, let's go this way. Yeah, here we go.
Tuma Mazath already uncovered the remains. Quickly, destroy them.
Okay. Now, go back down.
May these bones find the emptiness of the void.
Let us hope they rest in peace. Righty. Write that again. We going this way. Oh, look up there. That looks interesting. He looks very strong. Flesh Atronach, yeah. Oh, there. Continue on. I think the other two are going to be right down this one.
Yuli, keep your guard up until you've got your footing.
Oh, there's a sky shard this way. Let's go this way, though. Oh, perfect. Yeah, it's gonna be in here somewhere. Go this way. Oh.
Huge! No sign of the Dark Brother.
Not here. We have to go deeper.
Let's keep going.
Well, I'm trying to here, up over here. I need to destroy this.
The skull of this shadow scale is missing. I think I know why. The piece of destruction.
Okay, and next I think we can just go down this way. I think we have to fight that thing.
Don't like your odds.
It's cool. This
Maybe I
guy's
should have joined the buoyant armigers.
helping out. Ooh. Or wait. Okay. So, we... Okay. I need to find the remains, so we're gonna be back this way. Oh. Yep, they're straight ahead over there.
Cry for Mummy.
Oh. Not nice.
Tuma Mazath will not have these remains.
Now, where was that?
All that is created
Up there.
must eventually be destroyed,
Okay.
and then renewed. The cycle is unbroken. We successfully destroyed almost all of the remains, but the shadow scale with the missing skull is cause for concern. I believe those remains once belonged to Ajum Shay.
Ajum Shay? Who's that?
A shadow scale who was said to have plucked out his own eye and sealed a powerful necromantic gem within the socket. It granted him the power to see lost spirits. Tuma Mazath must have taken it in order to conduct his ritual.
So what do we do?
If I am correct, we must locate Tuma Mazath's ritual site. If he used the skull and the gem inside to power his ritual, it should be nearby. We must make sure to destroy the skull and finish our work. Let us hurry before the chance is lost. I am not certain, but I believe Tuma Mazath either knew about the gem previously or sensed its power when he unearthed Ajum Shay's remains. The necromantic properties of such a gem would likely be a great strengthening agent to any ritual.
So how can you be sure the skull will still be here?
A ritual of this magnitude would take time to prepare. Tuma Mazath would need to find a place to ready the necessary components and use the skull as a focal point. Should we find the ritual site, the skull will most certainly be there.
And that is what we must do. This is... Okay, actually, that's gonna get us close to where we need to be. Need to just go... this way. My loot.
You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
Think I'm back, everybody. Sorry about that. The game does seem to be unstable today. Oh, that's the second time that's happened. So hopefully we can get this quest finished. Or it happens again now. Where was I? Okay, so we need to just go this way. Need to look for the skull. There it is.
There. That must be Arjoshi's skull.
They are mine.
Oh crap. I didn't want to do the book. I want... Not gonna let me destroy the skull. Nope. Alrighty then. Oh! Ow! Oh, it's not gonna let me destroy it. I don't have a magic potion. Ah, got him. Whew. Oh my gosh.
It is done. Praise Sithis the Changer.
Alright, so I can't... I'll have to talk to him when I don't want to leave because we need to just go this way. Sure. Thank you, Power. Alright, now we gotta make sure we're on the right side of things. This way. I do not want to actually leave the dungeon. Okay. Entrance is right in here. Okay, so I'm thinking that that direction is the way we want to go. Evelyn.
This looks that creepy black door. That's gotta be the entrance to the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. I doubt it's as simple as turning a knob, because that door doesn't have one. Let me see that letter you found again. Wasn't there something about a key?
Here.
Gutted, untold danger, long trek, clear out. Ah! Here it is. And remember, death, my brother. That's the key.
How is that a key? Maybe an undead has the key?
I don't know. Maybe it's a passphrase? I've read about things like that in some of my mystery novels. Go knock on the door or something and see what happens.
Go knock on
Go
the
ahead.
door.
See if that passphrase opens the creepy black door.
Death, my brother. Ooh. Alright, so I need to pull up this quest. We opened the door, now we have to enter it and see what we can find. We don't really know what we're looking for except for maybe a clue that they were involved. Talk to Elam.
Still looking for your murderer?
Oh,
well, you've come to the wrong place, my friends.
We found the black hands beside every body.
Must I say it again? You've been duped, and the Dark Brotherhood has been set up to take the blame.
Well, we need to go talk to him, so how do I get up? Maybe I don't.
Haven't we had this conversation already? The Dark Brotherhood didn't murder those counselors. I have no quarrel with you, and you none with me. Now turn around and leave before you force me to do something you will definitely regret.
If you didn't kill the counselors, Leowyn demands to know what you're doing in Blackwood.
Oh, Leowyn demands, does it? Very well. This sanctuary belongs to the Dark Brotherhood. It has for a very long time. I have been given the joyous task of reopening it. I assure you, we're a business. We have no designs on Leowyn or the counselors.
If not the Dark Brotherhood, then who's been murdering the counselors?
Obviously some enemy of the counselors who wants to confuse you, throw suspicion on the Dark Brotherhood, keep you chasing after shadows while they accomplish whatever it is they hope to do. Perhaps we can work together to... What?
Look out!
Now what? Cultists, portaling in. Quickly, secure the sanctuary.
That's the Order of the Waking Flame. What are they doing here?
They're
Come on,
probably the
we need
ones
to figure out what's going on.
behind this. Okay. Here we go.
This can't be a coincidence. Did the Waking Flame cultists follow us here?
No, I don't know. I think they're probably involved in this. Oh. Bone thingies.
The Waking Flame is definitely trying to occupy this sanctuary. But why?
Don't know. Trying to find out. I don't really see anybody. Except for that portal over there.
Fall back! Close the portals! Warn the High Priest!
Oh, I think not.
Oh, sweet.
All right. What were we discussing before they so rudely
Well,
interrupted us?
do we want to destroy or close this portal or something? It's not.
I assume this will satisfy your masters in Leowyn. The Dark Brotherhood is not your enemy. The Order of the Waking Flame invaded our sanctuary and killed my brothers and sisters. I can't let them get away with that.
Wonder why they want the sanctuary.
Seems to me the cultists didn't want you talking to me. Didn't want you hearing me tell you for the 100th time that the Dark Brotherhood didn't kill those counselors. If you ask me, those are your murderers. The Order of the Waking Flame.
Think I agree with you.
Opportunity and motive. Look, I don't know what that may be, and I don't want to know. But I do want to step through this portal and stick my dagger in their High Priest's throat. Care to come along?
Of course I will come along.
Good. Now you'll see how a Dark Brotherhood assassin deals with unsanctioned targets. And please notice that I won't be dropping any notes or leaflets along the way. Come on. Let's go before the portal closes.
Stay with the assassin. I'll inform Captain Rianne and Counselor Leviticus about the cultists.
Okay. Go. Well, this is interesting. Get to actually fight alongside a brotherhood. I did not see that coming.
An alien ruin. Not the worst place for a Daedric cult to hide out. Let's look around.
Well, good guys might be a little generous, but they're not they're not all bad. Okay, this is not a very large, this is just one big room up here. But now, I don't think I'd mind being one.
Oh, looks like I'm not the only one who leaves important papers lying about.
High Priest
Give that a read,
order.
why don't you?
Yeah, I think so. The Wood Elf Archer has been a problem since Blackwood Villa. She and her friends are getting too close to learning the truth of Leovic's secret, and they continue to interfere with our efforts to gain possession of the Four Ambitions. Putting them on the trail of the Dark Brotherhood worked for a while. We bought ourselves time. Now to finish this. As your High Priest, I command you to follow them to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, recover the cache Leovic hid in the ruins, and kill them all, assassins and Leowyn mercenaries alike. And once the Wood Elf is dead, see if she still carries the sacred book. I want that tome. Okay.
The High Priest actually ordered them to kill us.
Yeah, would appear so. Alright, so we have to explore, it says. I guess we go this way. Come on, do your assassin stuff, dude.
Dig in. Don't let them separate us.
Okay.
That amulet looks important. Better hang on to that.
Okay. Keep it going. Here. Oh, it's just a black hand.
A close approximation of our calling card, but that entire pile is obviously a forgery. So the Order of the Waking Flame killed your counselors and placed the blame on the Dark Brotherhood. Then their High Priest sent his followers to kill us. Care to enlighten me as to what this is actually all about now?
Well, we think the murders have something to do with the secret of the Longhouse Emperor.
All this fuss and bother over an old Imperial secret? Let's review what we learned. The High Priest of the Order of the Waking Flame sent cultists to the Sanctuary to eliminate both my Dark Brotherhood assassins, and you, and the Wood Elf.
Yes, and that pile of prints is evidence that that they're trying to blame you.
Obviously the cult has someone watching you. They knew exactly when to attack, certain we'd all be in the Sanctuary. Plus, they were after some cache hidden there. Who are these cultists?
Are you
And
suggesting...
how well do you trust your masters in Leowin?
Uh-oh. You know what? That one dude. Are you suggesting that Mehrunes Dagon cult has spies in the castle?
I'm not suggesting anything. Just following the clues. If the cultists are Dagonists, then their high priest is probably a true fanatic. This secret must be pretty important, and most likely pertains to death and destruction. Let's keep searching.
Leovic,
let's see if something deeper inside this ruin points us to the identity of the cult's high priest.
Okay.
Figure out who they are, and you may learn more about this secret than you ever imagined. Oh.
All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm thinking, is it Leovic? Leovic? Think. Get below. Go. Doors.
This door looks impressive. Let's see what's on the other side.
Don't know, but I'm just following the marker. I don't know if we're gonna get to the high priest or what.
They're coming for us.
Okay. Go. Here?
Over here. Voices.
We failed to kill all the assassins, and the Wood Elf and the mercenary are still alive.
Yes. The High Priest isn't going to be happy about that, but we retrieved the cache hidden in the old sanctuary.
With the contents of the cache, the High Priest should be able to determine where to find the first ambition.
Agreed. And we will soon have the location of another one of the ambitions. As just another Imperial counselor, the High Priest has them all fooled.
Now that's something new. What do you think?
I am getting a very bad feeling about this.
Sometimes listening provides the answers we seek. It seems their high priest is actually one of your counselors. That explains how they knew your movements. And they found whatever they were looking for in the sanctuary. I'd rather not know any more about this damn secret.
Yeah.
It's cursed.
It does seem
How they
so.
opened that portal. They used their amulet on the pedestal. You still have the one we found. Let's find another pedestal and see if we can follow them.
Okay. Pedestal this one.
We can't get to the pedestal where we saw the cultists open the portal, but there must be another one of them somewhere within these ruins. Let's try to find one.
Okay. Thought that's what I was doing. Go around. Or maybe?
Keep looking. We need to find a pedestal like the one those cultists used.
Okay.
That pedestal looks promising. Let's talk before you try to open a portal. This may work. It may not.
Okay.
We may open a portal that takes us to the cultists, or we may open one to some dark and deadly corner of oblivion.
Great.
Still, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So, ready to try something daring?
I'm ready.
It looked to me like the cultists used their amulet on the pedestal and opened a portal. Examine the pedestal and see if there's a place to fit the amulet.
Okay.
These Dagonist fools think they've gotten the better of us. Let's prove them wrong. Well, we have a portal. Time to find out if leaping into it turns out to be...
Guess we're gonna find out.
Looks like the portal sent us to another part of the Iliad ruins. Let's see what's in this section.
Totally lost. Oh my god.
Alright, would be followed acolyte. That shows me the true power of the waking flame.
Oh! Okay. Go up here. Investigate. Already sent word to the exalted high priest. The steward and 3 of the counselors are dead. Only Counselor Etinia eludes us, as the counselor is not currently in the province of Blackwood. I have also sent the documents we uncovered from the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. With that information, the High Priest should have no trouble determining the hidden location of the first of the 4 ambitions. Moreover, I have ordered the attack on Leowin Castle. Soon, the documents kept by the other counselors will be ours. Then the locations of all the ambitions will be revealed. Now, I must step out and deal with pests that have entered the ruins. I think we've been followed from the sanctuary. I look forward to showing them the true power that the faithful of the Prince of Disaster can bring. We're gonna have to fight her?
Late. The location of the ambition was sent to the High Priest.
Yes.
What was that about an attack on Leowin Castle?
Yes, I need to get back there. Time of the 4 ambitions is almost upon us. We must accelerate our efforts. Okay. Send our best acolytes, kill Steward Farrell Lupus, and counselors Zabor, Valeria, Atinia, Derek, and Sophis. Which apparently they've done all but one. I'm also going to plan an attack against myself, one that will be foiled but will further implicate the Dark Brotherhood. In the name of the Lord, High Priest, and DC. Okay. Alright, well that didn't give us too much information.
Vandacia is the Order's High Priest. I knew I disliked the man the moment he had me. So, now I know who needs to die for this grave insult to the Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Counselor Vandacia, the High Priest of the Waking Flame. But what do you make of that journal entry about the first ambition and an attack on Leowin Castle?
They sent whatever they found to Vandacia, and now they've been ordered to attack Leowin. Need to get back there.
They got what they were after, and now they're sending their forces to kill the rest of the councillors. With the other councillors dead, Vandacia will be the only person who knows the secret of the Longhouse Emperors.
Well, it's more than that. Leviticus has documents that reveal the locations of the ambitions.
And Vandacia will do everything in his power to get his hands on those documents. I suppose your course is clear. You need to return to Leowin Castle as quick as you can.
Yes, I do. And what are you going to do?
I'm going to stick around and deal with a few more of these Waking Flame cultists. I still have a little anger to work off after that attack on my sanctuary. I suggest you return to Leowin Castle with all due haste.
All right, Elam. Thank you so much for your help and not attacking us outright. It's wrong about you. Hope to see you in Leowin. Want everybody to be okay.
I'm an assassin, not a soldier. I've done my part. Now go do yours. When I'm finished here, if Vandacia is still alive, well, then we'll see what we shall see.
Sounds good. Take care now. Right, so I guess I go through the portal and be out of here.
That portal should take you back toward the exit, or to some terrible plane of...
Don't say that. Okay, I think we're at the beginning. Oh. Well, everybody, I don't know if I'm crashing or what, but I think we're going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for stopping in today. And next time, well, we are going to hightail it back to Leowin. And hopefully, everything will go well. So we are going to have to wait and see. But this was a great episode. Very much enjoyed the story about the Daedra. That was fantastic. So I hope to see y'all on Sunday. Take care now. Bye-bye.